Today we will teach you how to construct a great thesis statement.
The textbook definition of a thesis statement is a sentence that focuses your ideas for the paper. It's your argument, insight, or viewpoint crystallized into a sentence or two that gives the reader your main idea. In other words, it's just a sentence that tells the reader what you're writing about.
Here we are showing you an example of a thesis statement that works correctly.
When writing a thesis, there are certain structures you should follow. There are 3 parts that you must include to have a strong thesis sentence. First, you will want to begin with a specific topic or concept you are arguing about. This helps the reader directly understand what it is you are arguing for or talking about. Then, continue with a debatable phrase. The debatable phrase tells the reader what your stance is on your specific topic.
Lastly, you must explain the significance of your argument to the audience. This part of the thesis should be explaining the answer to the question, why should I care? After you state your argument to the topic of your essay, tell them why it matters. These steps do not have to be written in this order.
The idea in Foster's book, in the chapter Marked for Greatness, which states that characters with physical markings have special meaning or importance, is represented in 1,000 splendid suns through Tariq's bodily imperfections. This example is incorrect because there's no third part of the thesis explaining the importance of the argument. To correct this claim, the writer would have to add something like this to the end of the claim, because he is depicted as a savior to Layla.
The use of these literary themes, along with deep character development, helps offer an intimate look at Afghan culture during this time period, resulting in a novel that is both engrossing and historically significant. This is a proper example of a thesis because it contains all of the 3 parts previously discussed and uses transition words in between each of the sections to make the sentence flow better.
The motifs, allusions, and cliques that Foster addresses affect and develop the plot of 1,000 Splendid Suns, which allows readers to more easily comprehend the plot of 1,000 Splendid Suns. Although this claim has all 3 parts that it needs, it is not written correctly. First off, the title of 1,000 Splendid Suns needs to be in quotation marks.
Also, the second part and the third part of the structure can come off as confusing to the readers because it is worded weirdly. This is worded badly because it says plot and the title, 1,000 Splendid Suns, twice in the same sentence. Instead, this thesis can be written as Foster's explanation of motifs, allusions, and cliques develops the plot of 1,000 Splendid Suns, allowing readers to get a deeper understanding of the story. Thomas Foster's literary principles described in How to Read Literature Like a Professor can be clearly applied to Khaled Hosseini's novel, 1,000 Splendid Suns, which provides the reader with an in-depth understanding of the book's many hidden symbols and motifs. This is a proper sample of a thesis because it contains the 3 necessary parts of a thesis statement and also uses effective transition words to guide the reader through the thesis. Thomas Foster's literary principles described in How to Read Literature Like a Professor can be clearly applied to Khaled Hosseini's novel, 1,000 Splendid Suns, which provides the reader with an in-depth understanding